This is Layman Brewing. We're on scene. We're investigating the potential of the first sandworm spot in Wisconsin. Brave cryptozoologists who brought us this information are no longer with us, we fear, but hopefully we'll be able to assure their loved ones where they are now. Waypoint beer marker 2. Local infrastructure is convenient, but seems to provide a perfect feeding source, namely the hiker, for the sandworm of Sheboygan. It doesn't look like our intrepid cryptozoologists have fared well. We've determined, unfortunately after exploring their campsite, that they attempted a keg stand with rhythm, and it attracted the worm. We're going to press on as best we can. Our current suspicions upon exploring the campsite and pressing onwards is that Schlitz is comfortable with water, unlike the Arachean one. Unfortunately, as I indicated earlier, beer seems to be its main motivator. I fear this whole color Andre is a setup for cryptozoologists. As we can see, we've created some runs in the sand. Those are not typical. Looks like some type of pairing behavior, either for fighting or worse, perhaps for mating. Cold weather tolerant and tolerant to water? These creatures are disturbing. Here's our confirmation. The scales of Schlitz. The creature uses those to navigate underground. This is no doubt a smaller version of the Arachean creature, but nonetheless very capable of disposing of fellow cryptozoologists. The important thing to understand about the Schlitz scales is that this part of the scale is pointed in the direction of travel. This is your direction of travels, right? And then these are the nubbins that would actually grip and pull the worm forward as peristalsis through the body of the worm helps these things, as I said, grip and dig into the soil a little bit, pull the worm forward. This is a unique adaptation. We can see sand here, but Wisconsin also has famously rocky earth soils. So a compromise between the finer hair-like structures that dig and pull and these more robust structures which seem to be adapted to the soils of this land. Again, we fear that this is a result of an industrial ecosystem disturbed. Schlitz has unfortunately canceled, so we figure that the industrial wastes and the favored carbohydrate source, Schlitz, no longer being available, has awakened something. We don't like the conclusions, and we'll look to confirm a better interpretation of the data. But it doesn't look good right now, friends. I just need to clarify why we've been doing this. So far, things have been good. As you can see, we haven't seen many scales on the beach. It's still fairly cold. The culture of kegging and keg standing around which Schlitz will concentrate looking for their favorite prey, those are all minimized right now. Yes, we're still taking a risk. Obviously, they're going to be hungry and things are warming up. But we're going to throw out a little distraction for them. We should be good. It's not perfect, but it's the closest thing we got to a thumper. Oh. These are some of the hair structures that you might find. These are associated more with deft sensation. There's probably been a molt somewhere in this area. Maybe the creatures still understand in some way that the water is a barrier from other competing worms rather. disturbing, but we're about out of the woods right now. I can see pavement. It's like 50 feet away. Waypoint beer marker 2. Beer marker 2. I fear this whole color Andre is a setup for cryptozoologists. Cryptozoologists said better.
You want to say that again?
Cryptozoologists.